chap, how you doing? I hope you're having a pretty nice day. I hope you're feeling well. My name is Quimby. Welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be playing some hardcore Minecraft. It's going to be pretty pog. Big congratulations to Qube for getting the first channel points reward. And so close, Penny, so close. I clicked just above the button. That's how it be sometimes. That's how it be. Yeah. Sure, remember makes you sleep at night? Oh, goodness gracious me. And armor adds bless. And we got 1 10-second one. Oh, nice. Watching stream on trampoline because I can. Serious? Whoa. Trampoline stream time. Kinda wildin', kinda crazy. Kinda insane if you ask me. Man, I haven't been on a trampoline in such a long time. Like, my family used to have a trampoline in our backyard when I was growing up, but, like, it hasn't been around for, gosh, I don't know how many years. And then, yeah, and then I haven't, like, been to, yeah. Haven't been to, words. Being the Qube, how about if you do the course instead? Course? What? Huh? What? Huh? What? Huh? Huh? What? Huh? 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 What? Huh? I'm very confused. Circle plus cube. Ah, you're saying, alright, circle of copper. Well, I don't know, it seems like circle of copper doesn't sound as cool as cube of copper. Like, I don't know, I just think about circle of copper and I'm just disappointed with the thoughts of that brings. Tendril jumping is fun. Good luck. Yeah, good luck. Because, I mean, circle is kinda... I mean, well, it's just two-dimensional is all. It's just, circle's Minecraft though? Well, but have you considered that's two-dimensional while the glorious cube is a whole third dimension more? Like, I don't know. I had to, like, call me crazy, but I just, you know, when we look at sphere, I don't know though, because then it's not the clean lines and the, you know, the sweeping edges. I don't know. I just don't think it can compare to the cube. This just fell off. Bless. Please do not fall off. That would be so sad. Yeah, I mean, today we're smelting some copper and then we're gonna go feed the cube. So let me change the scene. 3, 2, 1, and pop! Hello, welcome back to my hardcore world. We are currently in the Great Hall, which is still a work in progress, as you can tell by the massive sections that haven't been worked with yet. Also, I found the limit of Minecraft. Oh. So can I adjust volume? Yeah, that's a bit better. That's a bit better. Maybe a little quiet now, though. Especially if we're gonna have sounds. Hold up, volume is very tricky, chat. Yeah, that's probably better. Okay. So yeah, we've just got. It's very exciting. We're doing quite well on our copper smelting. I'm going to need to empty out the copper pretty soon. Minecraft, you don't clear the old armor stand in the middle when you start a new one, it will freeze. Ah. Interesting. I have no clue how it would do that. That sounds like a certified, why does it do that moment? But, you know. Can we check gen, please? Oh, goodness. I get the feeling I'm gonna get rickrolled, but okay. Oh, wait. We're talking about, oh, the things that you do to change your, yeah, you can shortcuts this app setting as you want. You can do it in photo edit, but the rejection process is hell. Oh yeah, that is lovely. Universe Slinger in. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah, you guys are kind of popping off. You guys are kind of popping off. I checked F3. How many entities? How many entities, Penny? How many? Give it to me straight. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm supposed to be putting in the I'm supposed to be putting in the polished blackstone here. I mean, it'll only take a second. This isn't like this isn't anything huge, but that was a task that I set for myself that I should make sure it gets finished. So basically, yep, we're just oh, except this one actually That can be normal because I'm gonna put a layer of blackstone around the, not blackstone, deep slate around the edge. So, yep, that one's just fine. 14,736 entities. Explains why. I stopped it fast. Goodness. I don't care if my first attempt took an hour. Oh wait, oh, for the screen thing? Yeah, okay. 13k brings me to like 10 FRPS. Oh goodness gracious me. So you just have no frames. So your frames are just gone. Your frames are just, your frames are just not there anymore. Okay, well, let me go grab some coal blocks. Because I think my calculations on the amount of coal that I would need are actually a little bit off from what they should be. Because I realized I did some silly math. Because if you look, like, this still has full, like, that's still full. And then, I mean, this one's certainly gonna need another coal block. Honestly, I probably should have just put 12 coal blocks into the thing that takes the coal blocks. The fuel injector. But we'll do that for the rest of them. This one, I'm just being silly on. I'm just being so silly. Because as long as the tops are full up, then yeah, there's no reason to. Hello, computer. I have one way to save myself from now. Kill type equals not player. Got it. So you kill every entity that isn't a player. Been trying to get a pillow and sleeping on the trampoline? I mean, you could. You absolutely 100% could. Like, that is options that you have. That's a thing that you definitely could do. Like, if you think about it, if you consider, you definitely 100% could do that. You don't have to, but you could. Okay, and then let's stop that bad boy. Put some coal blocks in there, and before we go any further, it's time to sleep because I'm big eepies. I am big eepies. I am such big eepies. And then the last one as well. Let's yep, just send 12 more blocks in there. Okay. So that should help a little bit with everything, but I'm gonna be honest, I think I'm actually gonna need to give them another round. Like, I don't want to jump the gun on anything. These ones I'll definitely give an extra one to immediately because the front furnaces got shortchanged at the beginning of the smelting process. So I'm just gonna put them on par with everything else really quick. Their smelting cycle is going to be a little off due to the time that they spent inactive, but, you know, it works. I did it 1 series ago when I was 7. Nice. So you're reliving your 7-year-old dreams. There are 22 rings on the circle. That's just too many rings. Who even needs that many rings is my question. I don't think anyone does. I don't think anyone needs or deserves that many rings. My mother thought I was missing. Oh goodness, she just didn't know where you were. Bless. Bless. I mean, I could probably just clear this now and then not worry about it running out of space later. That's the thing I could do. Do I have any polished blackstone anywhere that I should add this to? Well, it's just going right there for now. I'm just clearing some inventory space to try and make room for holding more copper. In all honesty, I should probably do something with these sticks. You know, I can just leave the sticks in here for now. And also my torches, and also wood, and this, and that, and this. No, this I should keep on hand just in case. That I can leave behind. Yeah, alright, and then... yeah, let's open up this. Let's take this shulker box with us. It's gonna sit right there, and this is gonna sit right there, and then we're just gonna go, and then pop, pop. Bop, 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 bop. And pick up even more. And then bop. I've upped the amount of armor stands by making the distance between them small and small. Okay. Went on trampoline at 7 AM. Left at 10 PM. That's a long time to spend on a trampoline. Congrats. Proud of you, honestly. Way to live your trampoline life. Yeah, it's been ages since I've been on a trampoline. Kind of makes me think I should find a trampoline to go boing on. Let's just yeah, that's fine. That's all right then. So let's just drop those off and then pick these things up and take it on over here. One distance we get 8,538 entities. Okay. A respectable amount of entities, to be sure. A very, very respectable amount of entities. Like, if you ask me if I respect that amount of entities, I do respect that amount of entities. I respect it greatly. I respect it so much. Boop, boop, boop. Hold up. Let's do it that way. Yep. So that just clears the hopper so I don't need to worry about it later. We may be able to double it with a 0.5 distance. Wow, that is not a lot of distance to have. That's a pretty short distance if you were to ask me. I'm like, but will it be enough? Will we survive the calamity at that distance? Okay, then this one's a little harder to work with because it's so the way that it is. But I believe that it'll work out. Blocking up copper. Taking a quick second to put away the copper. And then let's get a nice empty of that hopper there. Well, the distance, the longer it takes, but carpet mod does allow me to speed up the game, so yeah, okay. Carpet mod moment. Well, I've got a sec. Let's make sure to, actually, let's just drop it right here. My ender chest is a little bit of a mess right now. I'm gonna need to figure out what I did with it. So, yep. But that is a future Quimby problem. Present day Quimby just needs to worry about, just needs to worry about getting all the blocks of copper set up. So now we move on to the 4th smelter. And, oh, there's plenty of copper here. I'm emptying now because if I recall correctly, I've got about 2.5 double chests of copper in these systems, like in each of these systems right now. And I think it'll just make my life so much more efficient if it's cleared out now. I don't have to worry about it. Cause yeah. But gosh, I'm trying to think. Are we over halfway with the smelting though? I think we might be over halfway with the smelting now that I think about it, because I only put 2 shulker boxes of copper in here. Oh, well, that's perfect. That is That is the perfect amount, actually. 6 TPS, the normal TPS is 20. Oh gosh. We're so lucky the fastest carpet mug could go with 6 TPS. Bless. Bless. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I think... yeah, that's ready to catch. These are just working through at this point. I'm definitely gonna need more coal on this. Because these ones here still have at least a coal block's worth of, you know, at least a coal block's worth of smeltable material in them. But you know, they do not have any coal blocks anymore. I don't need to refill on copper, which is very nice. So wow, okay. When I do like whole big days of smelting, I have to go now. Bye, Chishu. Thanks for the lurk. 0.25. Bless. Yeah, when I do like the huge smelting days, when I've got like 7 shulker boxes of copper, when the mine carts stop, it's always such a big moment. But like, it's kind of weird with the smaller mining trip meta. So I think. Okay, so I know I'm definitely gonna need another round of coal blocks in every single furnace. So I think I need to go grab another stack of them. I told you guys I need so much coal. I told you guys it's kind of unreal the amount of coal that I use for these things. Like, look at that. I'm just burning through my stockpile. But that's just the way it goes. Maybe someday I'll get like a coal farm or something. But there's nothing in the rules against using a coal farm. Curves look so smooth up close. Nice. I don't need 16. Let's try that and then that. Yep, okay, that'll do it. So I'm just gonna prime each of these hoppers with 12 coal blocks so that they'll be ready, and then because what I really want to figure out is if the first furnaces are going to need another coal block too. I'm pretty sure they will, because there's definitely more than a coal block's worth of smelting material here, but well, I mean, you can just never be sure now, can you? Okay, so all the furnaces above here definitely have, honestly, like even 2 coal blocks worth of things. So I feel good about sending another 1 through. Cause, yep, that's gonna be fine. Alright. Maybe we redistribute after this 1 coal block to really figure it out. Okay, I need to sleep because I'm not sure how entirely mob-proof the Great Hall is right now, because I've made some recent renovations. Okay. So... Yeah. Now I just gotta let them do their thing, and it'll be great. You just look down to not render all the entities. Bless. Goodness gracious me. Okay. That flower farm is doing great. It is operating. It's operating very nicely, in fact. Did I grab the shulker box from the poppies? Did I grab that? On FPS? Oh goodness, Penny. Oh wow, that is so laggy. Oh my goodness. Can you even see? Can you even... Can you even see? 90 degrees C. Wait, it's 90 degrees Celsius? Why is it... Why is it 90 degrees Celsius in Minecraft? What's up with that? Why would you do that? So if we take a quick little look at my under chest, I've got 2 boxes of copper pulled out as well as my tool chest. But then there's gonna be no divide between where the shulker boxes, the full and empty shulker boxes start. So I'm just gonna take the liberty of putting some more stone in a box. So we're just gonna turn this into a light gray shulker box, and then we're gonna find the most recent box to empty, which is right here. And I'm just gonna put all the things in it, because this opens up my storage to have more things on this side of stuff. Yep, okay. Honestly, I kind of do feel like just putting things in shulker boxes is my best storage solution long term, because having a bunch of chests sounds like it would be miserable, and also would you know, have a lot of non-full block blocks, if you know what I mean. Right. Probably gonna need to put another block of coal through, but I want to check on how the first furnaces are gonna take it first. Oh, that's my laptop, and I've gotten a cooling stand. Bless. Bless, Penny, bless. That's, you know, that's real good for you, I guess. I mean, pop off. Way to, way to be. Way to go. Love that for you. Okay, so then I'm also gonna need to... I'm gonna need to coat the outside of this pillar section with deep slate, but I think that there's some discrepancies with the front and the back, because I wasn't expecting, when I made this, I wasn't expecting the back to be visible. So I put some blocks that were supposed to be, you know, on the side of the wall in a stone instead of deep slate. So like, I'm pretty sure that right there is supposed to be 3 across. So I know it's 11, 4, 2, 1, 3. Is that it, or am I already off? 11, 4, 2, 2, 3. Exactly. C. Look, there's already one missing from right there. That's yep. I think it's mostly gonna be there. Perhaps there. Oh god. Oh goodness. This is This is gonna take some work. This is gonna take some work to figure out. I'm pretty sure it's like that one, that one, that one. I'm pretty sure that's it, but I don't know. I've got about 31,960 entities. Not bad. Blast. Gonna make it one ring and set to 0.125. Oh goodness, what are we gonna do with you, Penny? What are we gonna do with you? Oh my gosh, you wanna go check on the bee farm? I kinda wanna go check on the bee farm. I think checking on the bee farm sounds like such a good idea right now, actually. Cause I've been in the area for a while. I'm sure that the bees have been honey producing, which is pretty epic because honey is something that I'm in a lot of need of right now. Cause I am building a honey elevator. Woo, 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 woo. What the circle looks like with acceptable FPS. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, quite indeed. Indeed, verily, yay. You know, the highs are getting good. Sir? There's a sheep on my bee farm. Why would they put a sheep on the bee farm? Don't they know how illegal that is? Don't they know how wrong that is? Oh, there's a decent amount of honey bottles to work through here. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if I wanted to, I wanted to figure out if I was just gonna let it do its thing, but then I realized I was impatient, and just checking for where honey bottle buildup has happened would probably be faster. So I'm just gonna... I really need to remember, I really need to figure out how to do the sorter thing that you can do with it, where you, where you set up like a way that it just does it by itself. I really should do that, huh? Okay, so I just need, yeah, 3 more bottles for this to be a full complement of honey block. 1500 NT, 16 FPS, nice. Nice. That is, yeah, I mean, if you ask me, that's pretty nice. Okay, there's still a decent amount of bottles making their way through. So I think at this point, I'm actually just waiting for honey, except wait a minute. Okay, that'll do it. That'll do it for sure. Okay. Bop. Bop. 32 honey blocks. Not a bad haul. So let's just distribute these bottles. Okay. 32 honey blocks, half a stack. It's pretty solid. It's a pretty solid amount of honey blocks. I mean, that's half a stack. That's either 8 levels of the entire elevator, or 32 levels of one part of the elevator, or 16 levels of 2 parts of the elevator. So, heck yeah. Let's go check on Le Copper. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need more blocks of coal, so I'm just gonna grab some more blocks of coal, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. So yeah, everything can take at least 1 more block. The question is, can it take 2? So it's 80 per, which would mean you need a stack and 16. I've got 2 stacks, but then I would need 32. I mean, that's easily solvable. That's easily solvable, right? A stack and 16. Okay, yep, and then we've got... Yep, oh, wait, no, it's a stack and 16 per, so it's 32. Yeah, oh. I can do math, I promise. I'm so good at math. This is, yep, this is something I'm really good at. Stack and 16. And then, yep. That one's only got 40, so I've only got 8 to spare. But luckily, this one will have another 8 to spare. Yep, okay. So then, that means that I can do 24 coal blocks per. Which means that I need more! Dang it. Ah, why is this so expensive? Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on just a minute. I collected some stacks of coal blocks while I was out. Okay, 4 stacks of coal blocks is a pretty reasonable amount of extra to have. That actually makes me feel a lot better about this. Cause it just makes me feel a lot better about this, actually. If you were to ask me, it just makes me feel a lot better about it. Okay. And we'll check to make sure it got distributed evenly, but I'm 99% certain that it did. So each one of these should have one coal block active and then one coal block extra. And I mean, it's looking pretty good. I don't think anyone's double dipped, which is pretty nice. Which is pretty nice. I just also feel like I think this is the clear and obvious reason why powering this with lava would not work. Because lava is bad. Lava is just really bad, is all. Is the reason why that works. Minecraft without this, but the power of sodium handles it. Sometimes clients be like that. Sometimes clients be like, here, I help you out. Like, I just think, have you considered, imagine if I was doing this with lava buckets. Imagine if I couldn't deal with the large numbers, because, like, I would have to, like, I would have to just completely fill my inventory with lava buckets, and then just keep going, like, back and forth trips. It would be so much work. It would be so much work. While we're thinking about it, though, let me take all of my excess coal upstairs to the excess coal place. I just need to get those last two coal blocks through. And then I think I'll be able to consolidate on the rest of everything. Yeah, I'm gonna just put 25 in there because I don't need that many coal blocks on hand 9 times out of 10. It's nice to have a starter for when I go coal collecting, which is pretty often, but Shulker's supposed to last so long, it won't be that often you have to make trips. But I don't think it would in this setup. I don't think it would, because just have you considered that, like, I've got so much going on here. Like, it would be so much work. Not to mention work that I despise, as opposed to the much more pleasant work of going mining. Whee! Also, just ugh. I just hate unstackable things. Like lava buckets. I think that that's just so cringe, and I just refuse to engage with them because I think that's really on them. I think it's really on them for being the worst. That's all. I don't think I have to explain myself with that. If it didn't want to get roasted, it shouldn't have been the worst. Plain and simple. My brain is being like, is this correct? But as long as there's 16 in here when this runs out, then it's fine. And there will be. Check Jen for the printer. I'll take a look. All I see is you officially slay by J-Shu. I don't see Penny. I don't see it. You told me to check Jen, but there was nothing there. Processing. I don't know. You told me to check Jen and it wasn't there. Get my internet moment. To be fair, you're kind of doing a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna drink some water while we're while we're waiting for this. Water is so good. Water is just like the life giver, you know? I'm such a water enjoyer. Okay. Alright, that's going alright. What else was I looking at? I've got this box of things that I could put away. Let me go put these things away and then we'll come back to it. Send awesome. 9,000 armor stones being created in real time. Alright. Wow. I do like the look of the wave of them just like falling in place. I do think that that's pretty neat. Goodness gracious me though, that's so many. Oh gosh, and they're doing more. Oh goodness. Oh no, oh no. Oh, that's so many. Oh, it's so many. Oh goodness. Penny, you insane person. Wow, okay. Yeah, again, like, pop off, I guess, but also, that's how I feel about that. That's just how I feel about that. Anyway, let's put away some, let's put away some things. Let's do the old, things put away dance. All this goes up further. The closest is music discs. Yep, which is right there. I have so many cat discs. I should figure that out. I didn't start the fire. Whispers, but Minecraft did. We didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it, but we're trying to fight it. We didn't start the fire. No, it was always turning since the world's been burning. How much do I have to say? Where did I put gravel? There it is. Oh, I have no space for it there. Do I have another gravel box somewhere? I should probably consolidate if I've got another gravel box somewhere. Let's take a quick little look-see. Ah, there it is. Yeah. I should definitely consolidate that. But maybe I'm just too silly. Maybe I'm just too silly and goofy to do that. Like, has anyone ever considered just how silly and goofy I am? I don't think so. I don't think anyone's ever considered that. Okay. Whee! Whee! Ah, almost got it. Anyway. Yes, okay, why do I still have this out? That's a great question. I'm gonna put my toolbox away. Okay, yeah, I think this is coming along nicely. I'm pretty sure it's doing alright. I'm pretty sure it's doing okay. And yeah, we're definitely not gonna fill up both of these double chests, so I'm pretty safe on that. I'd like to get started on covering up the sides here, but I'd have to figure out the things there first, and I don't know if I don't know if I have that in me today. I guess I could build the little ledge around. Could do that. I could certainly do that. I could also figure out what I'm doing with the floors in in the void sections. That's something that I haven't even thought about, is what the void floors are gonna be. It should probably be something like mysterious. So annoying having to open a terminal and use FFmpeg to make all my MKB all OBS recordings MP4 so Discord can understand them. Changing the output format. Alright, output format changing. Let's go. What are some interesting blocks? What are some cool, interesting blocks I could make the floor out of? I wish there was something sparkly that I could use. I mean, obviously there's sculpt, but I'm using that in the walls. I'm using that in the walls. I could make out of sea lanterns, but that's a bit pedantic, I think. Oh, I could make out of amethyst. I could literally just do amethyst. I could make it out of netherite blocks. Ice is also kind of cool, actually. But is ice too pale for my purposes? Could be, could be. I mean, amethyst is a really sparkly block. And I do like that. I do appreciate how sparkly amethyst is. But would it fit? Is the big question. Would it look good? I think, yeah, I don't know that just plain amethyst would look good. Is there a way I could spice that up? Check gen. Hey, taking a look. Grappling hook at home. Oh, Mom, can we have grappling hook? We have grappling hook at home. Oh, whoa, is that... Well, just keeps moving you back. Oh, wait. Unless it is Ember Pearl or something? Oh. Oh no, the arrow got stuck. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, the arrow got, it hit you instead. This is so sad. Interesting. That was quite the experience. Thank you for sharing. I mean, I just need to figure out what to do with these places. First of all, am I gonna add in end rods on them? Originally, the end rods were meant to be like star things. But I don't know that that quite matches the theme anymore. Okay, I need to sleep. Actually, no, I'm not gonna sleep for a minute because I want to check the... I want to check the lighting levels. 6 block, yeah, no, that's good. I think the only thing to really be worried about would be maybe the top sections here, but like... That seems fine. Wait just a second. Do I have... What do I have going on up over here? Command blocks are fun. Certainly looks it, yeah. Okay, I don't have any light source up here except for the crying obsidian, and that's honestly, that's thematic lighting. That's the thematic lighting that I want. Cause look at that. Look at how it's so dark up there. The shadows are like pooling, but there's light, so nothing's gonna spawn there. Okay. Alright then. Then over here, yep, I've just got torches as a temporary measure. The glowstone up there should cover it. Yeah, okay. I can sleep. I've checked the lighting. We're good. The lighting is okay. It is alright. The kids are okay. Alright, and we are reaching the end of of the big smelt. I'm definitely gonna have to consolidate and do a little bit more once everything's run through. But honestly, this is going quite well. Yeah, we're gonna run out pretty soon. Ready, watch. Yeah, I did this one first. All the furnaces are just gonna one by one turn off. It's gonna be so cool. Right, just get ready for it. It's coming any second now. Any second now. Just had a few more things to smelt. So, you know, we were getting close. We were getting real close. There we go. I love that. And I give it just a little second because I did the back one and then that one and then this one. This is going to be the last one to go. Should also be coming up just any second now. Because I had to, you know, just run around and activate all the furnaces and stuff. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's take a look at what we've got. I'm just gonna pick up all of the copper and figure out what the best solution is gonna be for getting it all smelted. Whee! Not too shabby. So definitely still a decent amount to go. Nothing insane, nothing outrageous. I wonder if the best solution would be, because I want it to be, I think I might be willing to prioritize speed over efficiency on this. Let's figure out how much copper I have here and then maybe see if we can just work with some regular coal here instead of coal blocks. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 64. Which is, of course, 640 plus 12. Let's divide that by 48. That would be about 13 copper per. So not great on that. Let's divide by 32. No, 36. 36 is 18.11111. Yeah, I mean there'd be extras and I have to do another round with that, but that's a solid like 2 coal. Okay, yeah. So I think that's gonna be the move. So then let's divide this by 3, 217 per, which is divided by 64, 3 and a bit stacks. Or I mean, I could just literally do this. I could just literally, like, sure, this takes a second, but also, do I care? I don't know. Let's just get as many of these primed up with 16 as possible, and then I'm just gonna send some coal through, and it's gonna be neat. It's gonna be so cool. Bop, 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 bop. Yeah, that 12 is gonna go sit over there so that it doesn't... Yep, so it's not in the way. Maybe I should try a parkour map. Well, you assume I know how to work maps is the thing. I tried it once long ago, and it didn't work out super well for me. So... that was That was a bit awkward back in those days. And I'll just keep the 12 for now. So this one only has 4 in it, so I'm only gonna put 4 pieces of coal in here. And then I'll just top it up manually. Although I guess we could make it 8. Drag the world folder into your saves folder in Minecraft. So you say words. Sometimes you say a lot of words. Sometimes you say just a whole lot of words. And I think it's a bit strange that you just expect those words to make sense to me, cause no clue. In order to do that, I'd have to be able to find the saves folder. I'd have to, know where and how to download the parkour map. I'd have to, do all sorts of things. I think it should have just needed 1 round for each of these, actually. I think the issue is that from your perspective, there's a lot of things that you know. There's a lot of things that you know how to do really well, and things that just make sense because it's a system that you understand. I don't understand the system. I don't have that prior knowledge, so I'm basically going in blind, and I understand how it would be difficult for you to see and understand why it would be difficult for me. But all I ask is that you respect that it is very difficult for me, because I just there's a lot of things that I didn't learn and I don't know how to do, and I'm trying my best to learn a lot of them, but it's quite a long process, and just telling me you just do this doesn't really help. Garden type. Oh goodness. Yeah, it's just there's just a lot of things that I don't know, and I don't even begin to understand how to start knowing. So that's kind of where I'm coming from, is a lot of this is just entirely new to me. And also I don't I'm a very visual learner, so just hearing words doesn't always necessarily make me then go, ah yes, of course, that's just simply how you do it. It's quite hidden. It's just very hidden is all. It's just all hidden. I probably should have just done something with this with the raw copper in my inventory. Let's just let that do its thing. And I will be just doing this. And then we'll see if I need the 4 to make like a full block or something. And we'll move from there. And I will come back for the very last pieces. Yeah, I'll just come back for that. So Quimby, yo, Lotus Fish Dude, welcome. I hope you're doing well. I am just about done with a big copper smelt. Not the biggest I've done, but a pretty decent copper smelt. Oh wait, I don't need I'm done with this chest. Okay. I'm really tired. Oh man. Did you do lots of really tiring things today? I quit my job like last month, and I was like, oh boy, I'm so excited to have so much more time, and somehow my time is still at a premium. Like, I find myself just everyone and everything wants a piece of my time, and I don't know where it goes, or how I've lost track of it all so much. But like, just how am I still so busy after removing a 40-hour per week time commitment? Worked with a lathe today. It was both really nice and really exhausting. Worked with it for 4 hours. And a little bit of theory as well. Yo, lathes are so cool though. I have a friend who really wants a lathe, so that they can just like do lathe projects in their house. And I think that's so metal, actually. I think that's so metal. Sometimes literally. Sometimes very literally. But yeah, I'm glad that it sounds like it was, fulfilling work, but big eepies though. Boop. Boop. Is it nighttime? Oh my goodness. How on earth is always nighttime no matter where I go? They're also slightly dangerous. Oh yeah, no, I mean, of course, they're power tools. They do not care about you. They are simply machines that run. So definitely for sure a little spooky. A little spooky. Oh wait, is that it? Is that it? Is that all the copper? I think that's all the copper. Well, howdy do. Okay. I mean, that's just it. So then at this point, all there is to it is to head over to the Qube. Here, let me change the title really quick to Feeding the Qube. Cause yep. Cause we feed the Qube. Yeah, I just had to spend 1400 RPM. Goodness. If my workpiece weren't securely secured, it would have gone flying. Yeah. That sounds like a certified lathe moment. Oh, goodness, I've forgotten so many things in my inventory. Let me just, where did I put all in here? Yep, in here. Yeah, including my rockets, which I kind of need. So, that would have been a bit awkward to forget. I'm going to drink some water really quick. Far from certified? Did you have supervision then? Like, if you're not certified, why are you working with it? Oh, you're learning? Okay, okay. Yeah, as long as, you're not just using power tools without supervision or training. Because that's so spooky. That's so spooky. That's like potential disaster material. Let's just see if we've... Oh yeah, they got us a torch flower seed. That's so kind of them. Okay, shall we head over to the Qube then? I think it's Qube time. Whee! Those power tools I've gotten to learn. I got a brief and a good luck and a pat on the back. I'm not an enjoyer of that. I'm not really an enjoyer of that. That I'm gonna be honest, that kind of terrifies me. Like if it were me using the power tools, I'd probably be like, ah ha 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 ha, ah ha 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 ha. I am not gonna do that then. But pop off, whatever works for you. It's not that bad. Well, I think I just the secret is that I've just got big anxiety about power tools. So that's why I say that I wouldn't do it, because if I'm not exactly sure that I'm going to do something right, then then I don't really feel comfortable doing it, especially when there's such a high danger of like death and dismemberment. Skill mindset to use them. Yeah, like, but I mean, like all the power tools I was trained on in my job at the theater that I you know, I no longer do. I was always really cautious about it, and I made sure to, like, you know, always have the correct equipment, and if they didn't have it already provided, then I would make them provide it for me, and I would you know, ask like 20 times, like, are we sure I'm doing this right? Or doing this, because I've just got big anxiety about it is the thing. Like, that's the moral of the story. I'm not saying that necessarily my way is like the only true and correct way to do it. I just have so much anxiety about power tools. Like, that's really all that's really the only, like, entire takeaway you can take from what I'm saying, is that I've got a lot of anxiety about it. Of E. I would be like, oh no, power tools. Oh no, this is so sad. I can't believe it's power tools. Oh no. Although I do really like the saws that have the automatic stop release. You know the ones that, like, oh, there she is. Oh, the Qube is so majestic. But yeah, I like the table saws that have the thing where it just automatically can tell if it's if the thing being put into them is a human, and then it'll just, like, stop it. I'm a big fan of those. So Lucas has been trapped, but it walked through the 16 feet thick metal rebar and concrete. The auto stop? Yeah. I'm an auto stop enjoyer. Alright, well, I think it's time to get back into feeding the Qube. So it looks like where we last left off, we were doing a little pattern like this. And then probably going back up, because I imagine I'm just going up and down in lines. Because I'm gonna use that, but I'll learn it eventually. Oh, yeah, okay. Ah? My shoulder shifted for the second time today. Oh. Dear shoulder, maybe please no shift. Sincerely, me, Quimby. Shoulder shift, kinda spooky sometimes. Kinda spooky when your shoulder just goes, you know? I've got this thing with my hips where sometimes when I stand up, they'll just, like, do a thing. It'll just, like, pop back into place or something. And I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but I'm sure there's some sort of, like, issue or problem there that I should almost certainly get checked out. I just don't know exactly how to describe it to a care provider. Like, do I just go and say, yep, my hip just readjusts itself and pops back into place when I stand up? Like, how do I... Are those words that would actually tell them what's wrong with me? Or, you know, would they then just be like, well, it's actually quite common for... Like, you know... Your shoulders don't listen to no one, I guess. Your shoulders are like, I'm a rebel. I'm a lone wolf. Pop off shoulders, pop off, I guess. Pop off, king. That thing with my knees go on me when I go upstairs. Yeah. Bodies are so funky because sometimes they just don't work. Or they stop working the way that they should, and you can say, hey, could you not do that? And they're like, sorry, this is just what I do now. And that's a bit sus, I think. Say that your hips pop and stand up and you're not sure if you should be worried. That's fair. That's fair. Just got, you know, some experiences of going to doctors and saying, I have this problem, and then they say, well, that's strange, and then that's all that happens. So probably would be good to check out. Also the arches of my feet. I've got insanely high arches. Like I can just naturally do like pre-point standing on my toes. I've never taken a single ballet class in my life, but I can do pre-point because the arches of my feet are high enough that it just automatically supports. And that's not great. Like, it's cool that I theoretically have that capability, but it also could mean that I have major feet issues and need to get that checked out. With my shoulders and lungs. Woo! 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 Qube has a 91 of 100 vibe. Oh, heck yeah. The Qube is vibing. Qube is having a grand old time. Docs, if we can't help you, get better soon. Call us if it gets worse. Yeah. Medical systems just sometimes be like that, and I'm like, please stop. And they're like, I think that's just how we are. I think we just are that way, you know? And I say, don't love that. You know what's funky is that I don't know if the amount of copper that I brought is even gonna let me do like a full nother layer after I finish this one up. I'm really at the point in the Qube where it's just so immense how much copper needs to be placed on each layer. Exactly. Me when potential medical issues, you know. And like, okay, so technically sure I am adding 2 layers here, and on the next one I should probably just add 1 to try and preserve copper. You know, to see if I can do a full layer. But like, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna take more than probably more than a stack to get up all the way to the top. Whoop. Bop. I'm gonna go sleep. See ya? Yep, see you, Lord. Thanks for stopping in. I hope your shoulder is less the way that it is, and that the things you do continue to be satisfying. And okay, yeah, sure, I'm adding 2 layers right now. Sure, that's gonna take up more copper, but like, look, I'm probably gonna use what I have in my inventory finishing this off. That's a lot. I just think of how much I have to go. I do think I'm approaching kind of the halfway point-ish. Like, if you do the math, I think it makes sense. I'm approaching halfway-ish because I've got like 2 of the sides done, and then the middle section is approaching halfway-ish, kind of. I don't know exactly how it breaks down because we're getting some 3-dimensional volume that it isn't quite my specialty or strong suit. Look, last stack of copper. Let's see how far it takes us. Oh, is it even gonna be enough to finish it out? I don't know if it is. I don't think it is gonna be enough to finish this out. Sure, it's only 1 inventory worth, but I didn't bring that many. Yep, okay. It's not that bad. I'm honestly really, really close, but look, I only brought 2.5 shulker boxes of copper. One inventory took like that much space. I've only got like 4 more inventories worth. I think we're getting 1 line today. I think we're getting maybe part of 1 line. I'm gonna drink some water, just standing here looking at this. Cause isn't that just so much? It's just, I don't think my brain is properly comprehending at this point. Just how much copper I have left to plate, like how much copper there is and how much copper there is left. Doop, 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 doop. So it's not taking that much to finish it out. But, I mean, that is another half a stack. Goodness gracious me. Whoosh. This is I've got so much left to go. That's kind of neat. That's kind of exciting. Terrifying, but exciting. I'm also trying to think what I'm gonna do once I reach the halfway point of this. Cause I've still got, cause it's not gonna reach out over to here unless I then maybe do something else. That's a great descriptor. Just do something else. Yep. Yeah. How am I gonna do this? I think let's begin with just trying to get another layer on, because I don't technically really have to think about that until I reach the edges. Really, I should probably only go to like right here. Future Quimby stuff. For now, we're just gonna go up and down and 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 up and down. So we did the little chevron shape last time. How's about on this one we maybe do maybe I then go down this way so it makes a wave like that. Perhaps? Hold on, chat, give me 2 seconds. Hello, I'm back. I just had something in my throat and I didn't want to hear you guys cough. I didn't want you guys to hear me coughing up a lung. Okay, yeah, let's just do this. This is kind of nice. Just running down steps and placing the steps as I run down. It's kind of relaxing. Chat, I once fell off of a cliff. I was going hiking with some family, and we were up in a section of some hills that had some cliffs nearby, and I accidentally started running down one of the hills, and I couldn't control my momentum, and then I just kept, and the momentum was heading me straight towards the cliff, and luckily I was caught at the last minute by one of my family members. True story, like legitimately true story. I almost fell off a cliff. As a young child. I think I was maybe like 7. But, yeah, definitely almost cliffed it. The moral of the story is don't run downhill in areas that have cliffs. It usually doesn't end up well for you. It usually just doesn't. It just doesn't. see. Let's on this, when we reach the top, check how many rows we've done and how many stacks we've used. I've used almost 5 stacks, and we have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, oh, 5. Okay. So yeah, my initial estimate was mostly correct. I think it's about a stack per line up there at the higher ends of the spectrum. You know, part of me wonders that whole falling off of almost falling off a cliff thing has given me my current aversion to hiking, because I know a lot of people who are very into it, and they'll do it on, like, you know, I like the flat sections, you know, like when we're going through forests and by rivers and stuff. That's really nice. But anytime you're going up into, like, the really tall hills, I'm just not a fan. And I think people just like it because they like being outdoors and, you know, exercising and seeing cool things. But I do wonder if that's been ruined for me by the whole cliff thing. That'd be a bit awkward now, wouldn't it? Would be a bit silly of me to just, you know, just get got by a cliff like that. But oh well. Honestly, maybe I'll make it to 2 layers. Making it to 2 layers would be pretty neat. I've now that we've gotten through the main section of like the longest. That's what I'm looking for. Now that we're making it through the longest section, things are running pretty quickly. But also, to be fair, I have all of that left. I might be jumping the gun a little on my estimates. Because let's check how many we've done once we're up at the top here. I think it'll be like 7 or 8. And I know that there's a lot of that to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 10! But there's a lot to go, so... Yeah, and I've almost expended this inventory of copper. Oh, no, there's no way I'm making it to 2. There's no way I'm making it to 2. Maybe I'll get 1 in a bit. But, no way I'm getting 2 lines out of this. Goodness gracious me, this monster of a project. Like, okay, yeah, let's just consider... I mean, it's almost nighttime, so maybe I do need to take a bit of a break. It's taken... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 stacks of blocks of copper to do this. Whew! That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm currently caught in that brain space where I'm trying to convince myself that this was a good idea, that I really need to be doing smaller copper mining trips to keep my sanity intact. But it's kind of tricky when I'm like, wow, I brought 2.5 whole shulker boxes of copper with me, and then it's such a minuscule amount compared to what I have. Well, let's do the math on that a little bit. So 64 squared is about 262,000. What I brought was, let's see, 27 times 2 is 54 times 6. No, I would need a calculator for this. Maybe once we reach the end of this row, I'll do some quick calculations on what like proportion of the total product I brought with me. I don't imagine it'll be much. In fact, I doubt it'll I think it's a little less than 1% even. Because 1% would be... Although, wait, I had a little bit of extra. I had... Okay, hold on. Math. So 27 times 2 equals 54, plus, then let's be generous and say I brought 15 other stacks. Plus 15 is 69. Nice. Let's multiply that by 64 is 4,416. Let's just write that number down. 4,416. So then 64 cubed is 262,144. I should really write that down to have that number be accessible, because I pull it out a lot. So if we divide 4,416 by 262,144, we get 0.0168457. So 1.7, if we're rounding up, 1.7% of the total mass of the cube. Which, if my other estimates that I've currently completed, about 50% of the cube, are correct, then I would need, like, I don't know, 40 or something more mining trips like that one. Oh goodness, that spooked me. Colas, hi, thank you for the raid. Yeah, let me send you a shout out. Oh gosh, I just got jump scared. What are you building? I am building my copper cube. If anyone wants to go follow Colas, that would be very, very cool and much appreciated. Yeah, also, what were you streaming? What were you doing? I hope it went really well for you. Sorry, I'm just a little on edge after the jump scare of the raid alert. But yeah, so this is my giant copper cube. It's 64 by 64 by 64, and I was just doing some quick math to figure out what percentage of the total volume I have brought with me on this little trip of placing things, and it is 1.7% of the total. 1.7% of the whole thing. So yeah, as you can see, it's just gonna be a giant cube made out of copper. I've got the frame already set up, and then 3 of the sides completed. And then yeah, I'm just filling out the middle right now. If I've done my math correctly, I might be around 50% of the way done. I'm not 100% confident in saying that I am 50% of the way done, because there's an awful lot left to do. It looks unreal, doesn't it? Doesn't it just kind of like break your brain? Here, hold on, let's get you a distance view, because I like to look at it from a distance and just think about the world. Like, the scale is kind of wild, and just the like tessellating surface over here, yeah, just massive, incredibly huge, giant stuff. Yeah, so this is my it's my long form project that I'm working on. Like, obviously I've got the Great Hall and everything that I'm working on, but this always looms in the background, just hovering over my head, because I did the math again, and I have and total the amount of copper blocks that this is going to take is 262,144. I brought with me today about 4,416 blocks. So you know, that's kind of the vibe. Is I just live in a constant state of recognizing that this thing that I've committed myself to doing is so insanely huge, and there's nothing I can do about it. Well, obviously I could just not, but where's the point in that? Where's the fun? Where's the fun in abandoning an intensely time-consuming, labor-intensive project halfway through? Come on. Oh yeah, and I'd like to mention that the amount of copper that I brought today was the product of me just picking up any copper that I see over the last few months, and then going on a like 3-ish day mining trip where I just mined copper. So, kind of a lot going on. Alright, Alright, we are officially on the 3rd shulker box. So you can tell that it's, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that I'm not sure we're making it to the end of this row. For a second there, I was like, am I gonna get 2? No, I'm not even sure I'm gonna get 1 done. So that's neat. That's fun. Imagine I don't even complete one full row of the cube. To be fair to myself, we are reaching the point where it's kind of insane how much copper it'll take to do a full row on this, because I'm doing it in this pyramid shape out here in the middle. It is admittedly ginormous, this surface area that I need to cover on one of these. Like, it would legitimately probably look like I was making more progress if I was just doing straight rows up and down. Because at least that would just be, you know, like a stack. I'm using, you know, I used like more than a stack to get up the furthest, the tallest stretch of block to place. Oh, I heard Tally drinking some water outside. She's such a good dog. I think it's kind of funky how animals just have the instinct to drink water, because I definitely am really bad at knowing when I need to drink water, and then I get dehydration headaches, and then I am sad about that. And then I get big sad. So maybe I should just drink some water right now. Maybe it's hydration time. Alright, water's been consumed. Water has been consumed. I think, I mean, we're getting pretty far on this layer. We've definitely, I think we've done the lion's share of the more intense sections. It's honestly probably not going to be that bad. The cube, hey, Mr. Malouk, it's feasting. Oh, it certainly is. It's feasting on 1.7% of the total necessary volume. I did the math of how much copper I brought versus, you know, what the total is. 1.7%. 2.5 shulker boxes. So, you know, definitely still got a little bit of ground to make up there. Wow, I know, right? That little mining trip we did, the copper I've been storing up over the past several months. 1.7%. But it's fine, because I'm just gonna do more frequent, smaller mining trips. I'm gonna do small mining trips that don't end up just burning me out, and then I'm just gonna do it like 1 or 2 boxes at a time, and then it's gonna be fine, because it's gonna be so okay. And hey, 1.7% is still really impressive for a project of this scale. You know? Like, of the whole entire cube, I'm placing almost, you know, like, I'm placing more than 1% of it. So that's neat. I'd like it said on the record that that's kind of neat. Yeah, the desktop may actually be 2025. Oh? Is there any particular reason why 2025 would be the year of the desktop? Because that's when Windows 10 is reaching the end of its life. Aww. Windows keeps trying to get me to upgrade to Windows 11. I keep telling it no, because I don't want to. So 100 trips like this is a little less daunting than looking at the individual ingots. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, and I mean, on this, if we do the math for this trip, just with the stuff that I brought home, it was like 23,000 ingots. That's a lot. I'm making so much progress. I'm getting so many things. It's just that the scale I'm working on is so large. So I would argue I'm doing really well. There's just a lot. There's just a lot to it. But yeah, Windows, every time I shut my computer down, it'll be like, would you like to upgrade to Windows 11? And I'm like, no, I would not like to upgrade to Windows 11. And it's like, are you sure? Windows 11 is pretty sweet. And I'm like, shut up. Shut up. Everyone that I know hates Windows 11. I don't know if it's just because it's newer and hasn't had all the things worked out yet, or if like Windows 11 is just objectively worse. But all I know is I am not moving to Windows 11 unless I like absolutely have to. Upgrade to Linux instance that just like Windows 10 but in Linux and doesn't track your every move. Well, but have you considered that I just don't have the time and energy to do Linux? Like, we talked earlier about how I removed a 40-hour commitment from my schedule, and yet still my time is at a premium. You think I could add Linux onto that? We also talked earlier today about how I don't even feel technically comfortable with, you know, figuring out how to do a Minecraft map. Doing like a Minecraft parkour map. How do you expect me to be able to run Linux when I don't even have that? What's the problem with Windows 11? I'm not sure about any actual problems. I just, you know, have some people in my life who are more technically competent than me, and whenever they talk about Windows 11, they're like, ugh, Windows 11. Are you sure? Windows 11 do be move? And like, so many people have it. Sure, Windows, sure. No way you're convincing me on that. Expect you to use Linux, it's something like your PC. Oh, but like, but again, have you considered, why would I switch to a system that could potentially make me unable to use anything? Why would I move to something that could potentially just lock me out of being able to use my computer? Oh, Penny, thank you for the not first and for the honk. Oh, the honk counter. It increases. The duck takes another step. The duck takes another step. Not the duck, the goose. Goodness, why did I say duck? The goose takes another step. I mean, what apps do you use? I don't know. I don't know, Penny. I don't know. So I'm trying to find ways to describe to you just how I guess oh gosh, I'm trying to find a good word to use here, because I wouldn't argue that I'm technically incompetent. It's just that I don't understand it in a way that that makes sense at a higher level. Because I can work things out, but like it's in a very it's in a very different style. Here's our local Linux evangelist, and yep. Most apps can run in wine. Well, see, you say those words, and then it just makes absolutely zero sense to me. Like, so again, just why would I switch to a system when I have absolutely zero understanding of how to work it, and like, again, no ability to troubleshoot it effectively? I could, you know, for all I know, I could like press one wrong button in one menu somewhere that would absolutely ruin my experience and just have no ability to know what's happening or how to fix it. Some can take some tinkering, to be fair. Yeah. I come from the days when if your computer was struggling, if you gave it a smack, it would start working. you know? I'm much more proficient in hardware-wise than I am software-wise. Oh, let me just go pick up a little bit more copper. We are gonna finish one row, so that's really good, but I figure out what's gonna happen with that second row. Yeah, things that are mechanical make a lot more sense to me than things that are digital. Doop, doop, doop. Schemes on Steam work perfectly fine on Linux. Well, yeah, but what about literally everything else? From my experience, you learn a lot when that happens, and you're stubborn. Sometimes it's about the troubleshooting, but I just don't know how to do that. Because again, my my troubleshooting is computer wrong, give smack. Computer not wrong. You know? Well, let's figure out what our next... Because I want to start the next row. I need to figure out what way I'm gonna do it. I could do the circle spiraling, and that's kind of fun when we do that one. I'm a circle spiraling in enjoyer. Sporting stuff has made it too easy, too fun, so I really had to do that. Well, good for them then, I guess. To maybe give you a concrete example of my of my level of like software competence. This week I tried to figure out how to work JavaScript extensions, and I ended up not being able to do it because I couldn't figure out what it meant when things said that they were undefined, or how to define them. Oh wait, no, that doesn't go there. Or it does, but not yet. So one config I've done is tell Linux meant to use one when I double click on an exe and it just sort of worked. So, but yeah, so I attempted JavaScript this week, like JavaScript extensions, and it did not go well for me. And I learned what a browser console is, but not how to actually work it, or how to or how to make it do what I want to do. And then I got so scared that I was gonna click a button that would just kill it, and then I didn't end up figuring it out. Oh, Close, thank you for the honk. The goose takes another step towards killing me, but that's fine. Yeah. The first steps. Sorry, it was scary. Well, because again, I just don't know if I'm gonna... I don't know if I'm gonna click something or run something, or, you know, type something wrong that's going to shut the entire thing down. You know, it's like how would I know that without experience? But I need things to work, you know. I don't have the space to really experiment with it because I have things that need to work, and I don't have like extras. Great job with the initial learning. Thank you. It's impossible with JavaScript. But how would I know that, Penny? How would I know that? That's the thing I would like you to remember, is how would I know that? And, you know, like, how would I know when this is where you can cause some damage? But again, how would that be a thing that I A, know, and B, understand well enough to know where the limits are? So using more control. Or like, I don't know, what if I don't know, did something to, like, I don't know, Twitch runs through my browser. What if something went wrong with that? and eating grammar thing. That's pretty nice. That's not too CD. That's just a Google. But how would I know the words to type to search that? You know? We don't know. That's the trick. Exactly. Freddie, oh my gosh. Hi, thank you for the not first. Welcome. We are having an argument about Linux. Have it sandboxed. Well, but again, Penny, I mentioned earlier that you've got this specialty. You've got this thing that you know how to do, and it's really impressive. You know, the things that you know with it and the things you can get done with it. But I think that makes it very difficult for you to see how someone on the other side, you know, would feel in things that they wouldn't understand. So to you, it looks really easy, and I think that's so cool that it's really easy for you, and that these are things that you just know and you can work with, and you know, have no problems with. But again, just on my end, it's definitely not that experience. If you see a thing in red that says error, copy into Google and it will know. Well, but there was nothing in red that said error. So, you know, just... And... I don't know. I don't know exactly how to describe what was going on because, again, I don't have the words for it. I don't have the words to describe my experience to you. But it was very tricky. And that's, I think that's the best I can do for now. What do you mean JavaScript extensions? Things where it like runs and then when you're in a thing it does stuff. So all of our different experiences. That's very true. That's very true. That do be how it be sometimes. OBS extensions? Nope, not OBS extensions. Things where like when you're in a certain page on a browser, it's a little thing that pops up and helps with that. The extensions installed from the Chrome web store stuff? Nope, not that. Not that, because it's not a browser extension. It's like a little it's like a little thing. And that's the best words I have for it. Because I know how to do browser extensions. Don't get me wrong. I do totally understand browser extensions. That makes sense to my brain. This was something else. How do you activate them? By clicking the bookmarks tab of it. Oh, also, sorry, Freddie, I forgot to let you know I'm currently at my giant copper cube, giving it a little bit of feeding. Just feeding the copper cube a little bit. Bookmark that? Where you put Jason bookmark? Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's a 64 by 64 by 64 copper cube. I am adding 1.7% of the total volume to it today. I think I've already done the 1% at least, maybe, perhaps. There's just a lot going on. Sites to use them on. I was trying to get one for Cookie Clicker, because the one that like helps you figure out like golden cookie combos and stuff. But yeah, it was very tricky. After this row, let's take a little distance look. I want to see how, yeah, I want to see how it's looking, how it's progressing. Cookie clicker combos? Yep, that one. Because listen, I'm at the point in the game where just raw CPS ain't doing it anymore. You gotta get like golden cookie combos to really progress. It's just gonna be malicious. See? See, Penny? See? So that's why I just abandoned it and didn't actually end up putting any, like, actually installing anything, you know? Because I couldn't figure it out and I couldn't understand how it was working, and then I didn't feel comfortable enough to actually do it. Cody can grab something like your Discord token, log in as you. See? See, Penny? Sorry, I just like to take a moment when you're like, oh, haha, it's so easy and non-malicious and simple to figure out, and then I tell you what I was doing, and you're like, it's actually dangerous. Like, I'm not that technically incompetent to know that I'm, you know, not working with something that could mess some things up. Like, you know? See? It's not impossible to draw up a script. See? Oh my goodness, I feel very justified right now. I feel honestly very, very justified in my, yep. See? You can do anything with JavaScript? Even malware? Interesting. Interesting. Well then. Well. You know what, while we're here, let's just maybe grab the rest of the copper. You know? May as well. I can fit in my inventory, so may as well. Alright, let's get this next layer in. Oh, it's so minuscule compared to how huge this whole thing is. We're still being memory safe malware /J. I don't know what that means, but it sounds like it was funny, so I'm gonna give you a little laugh to that, Mr. Malouk. Yes. I'm just gonna continue to place copper and feel really justified. That's all. That's all that's happening here is, you know, just feeling a little justified, and yep. I'll still deal with memory. Penny, you got. I don't get that one. I don't get that one. Ah! I'm just gonna keep placing the copper and feeling justified. That's all. That's the important bit right here. That's what is gonna keep happening. 'Cause yep, that's the important bit. Is that the copper's getting placed and it's all okay. And the cube is growing, and sure, it's not gonna grow all the way today, but maybe someday it will. Maybe someday the cube will grow all big and strong, and then it will be able to finally take over the cosmos. And you know what, chat? When the day comes that happens, we'll be able to look back and think, wow, we did that. We caused the cosmos to be taken over by a merciless, inhuman being. Told you to copy paste in here. There's an 11 out of 10 chance of being scanned. Pasting anything here could. Oh, Discord is warning when you open the console. So I told you to copy paste in here. There's an 11 out of chance 10 chance of being scanned. Pasting anything here could give attackers access to your Discord account. Unless you understand exactly what you're doing, close this window and stay safe. When that day comes, I'll be able to say I was here. Yep. You certainly will. And, you know, the cube and its murderous rampage may take just a moment to look at us and say, you did well. And then we'll just be consumed by the copper. 12 out of 10 with rice. Ooh, of course with rice. Of course with rice. yeah, so until the day that I can maybe like really understand what's going on there, I decided to just leave it alone, because, you know, because I figure I shouldn't be messing around with things that I don't understand. And that's just the experience. So much in Discord cat steals and Windows only. So I'll test malware. I have to build it in the VM that I also test in. That's such an interesting problem to have. That's such an interesting problem to have. So yeah, that's my experience with things. I'll see a thing that I want to try and figure out. I'll be like, oh, it would be cool to, you know, figure that out, do that thing, etc., etc. And then I'll start looking into it, and it'll start to be things like, you know, you need to work with a console for this. You need to, like, download this folder or whatever. And I'm like, I don't have the technical skills enough to understand whether this is safe or not. So maybe I shouldn't deal with that. And then and then there's just no way to progress beyond that point because, you know, obviously I'm prioritizing internet safety as the highest thing. So if I don't have the know-how to understand if a thing is safe or not, then there's not really much I can learn beyond that point. Yeah, see? Do you see my dilemma? Do you see my dilemma and why it's why it's difficult for me to want to move to things like Linux? Because I just don't have I don't have the information. I don't have the knowledge to make sure that it's gonna be okay. Do anyone know you're actually a dog who can play poker? Exactly, Mr. Malouk. Exactly. No one can ever know that I'm a dog who can play poker. Start with nothing. Stay away from code. People tell you to run in console. See? That's just, yeah. That's just how it's going. That's just how it's going and how it works and how, yep. So I'm just gonna place my last 3 stacks of copper. Gonna get nowhere even close to finishing out this section, but that's alright because, again, it was only 1.7% of the total mass of the cube. And then we're gonna get a good night's sleep as soon as the sun is down far enough that I can claim that I can get a good night's sleep, and then we'll keep figuring it out from there. Yeah, it's probably about time for eepies. Eepies. Next in Minecraft PC. Shocked. Whoa. Whoa, crazy. Whoa. You and Linux on Minecraft is Minecraft on Microsoft PC. I can't speak words that have similar beginnings and then also some similar letters in them should really just stop being that way so that I can, you know, tell at a glance what it's actually trying to say. Ooh, after this, let's check how many copper blocks I've placed. That. He does use Ubuntu after all. Mr. Malouk moment? Mr. Malouk moment, real and true? Or fake and untrue? These are the questions that our society must ask. The essential questions of our society. Mr. Malouk, real and true? Yeah, it's just that the bar of entry is so high for something like Linux, and you know, and how do I reach that bar? Well, that's a great question because no one has any answers for me. Anyway, this is the Qube after our efforts today. It's coming along very nicely. I think if I come back with a couple more shulker boxes, then we'll be able to stretch out to the limits of the current setup, and then yeah, and then we'll be able to start figuring out where we go from there, and that's gonna be neat. That's gonna be cool. I have no clue how I'm gonna do it, but it's gonna be cool. Sounds pretty sus. We'll have to investigate this Mr. Malouk. We'll have to investigate this Mr. Malouk for suspicious activity. Alright, but we've got our shulker boxes put away. Have I ever looked around this area for dripstone caves, actually? I'm pretty sure this might still be in lush cave territory. But, chat, you feel up to just a little explore? Whee! Alright, let's start looking around. Oh, there's been a village over here this whole time? I feel like I knew that. Oh, and a little tiny coral reef encased in that. That's so cute. Let's do it as a treat. Just simply as a treat is all. Just simply as a treat. I don't think I've been this way yet. Unless I have. Oh, and Close, thank you for the honk. I'm gonna stop mid-air to add another step to the goose counter. Quimby doesn't know what a distro is. I don't know what a distro is. Is it... am I finally getting through to you on just how difficult it is for me to get into this? Because I have no clue what a distro is. How would I know? Do we Linux lingo? Ah, Linux lingo, got it. Well, this all seems to be rather a lot of desert. This looks to be desert. If you were to ask me, that looks like a hazard, but it's also a desert. Lots of desert villages out over this way. First, hey, Max! Yep, definitely 100% first. Hey, yo! Oh, there's probably camels around here, but I have 2 camels, so I can... So I don't necessarily need more camels. Do you know what distribution it means? No, I have no clue. I have no clue, Penny. Mr. Luke just get good, basically. I mean, you really kind of got him there, Max. Really kind of got him. I mean, I don't think there's anything to say there other than got him. Oh, an Octosloth, ayo! So short distribution. We thought of it as a flavor or type. Okay. I am a flavor enjoyer. I personally am known to enjoy some flavors. Add training, ayo training moment. Okay, well this doesn't seem to be Dripstone Cave territory. Drew must train for 100 years. Yeah, gotta train for 100 years to keep up with Max. Chat, wouldn't it be so funny if there was a jungle temple over here with wild armor trims? I just gotta check. I'm not actually expecting it because, you know, they're just really rare structures. Okay, also we're definitely in lush cave territory. That's a panda. Hello? Hello? What sort of panda are you? Okay, so it's not an angry panda or a heart eyes panda. And walking into the cinnamon. Ooh. Rack, hello, hi, welcome to the stream. Oh, I love the little long guy. The long guy is so cute. But yes, hello, welcome. He's just so confused of its own OS, basically. It's a bit complicated because you can mix and match a bunch of things, like Windows and Mac are the way they are, but you can change the look and feel of even okay, look and even feel of a Linux distro. Got it. Neat. Good for Linux distros, I guess. So we're definitely in lush cave territory. No dripstone to be found over here. I am gonna investigate this jungle just a bit further. I just need to know, right? I know it'll probably hurt me in the end, but I just need to know. You're having an amazing stream? I'm having a pretty good time. I just fed the Qube. We'll probably pass that way again later, maybe, perhaps, but yeah, so the Qube has been fed, which is really nice because it had been a little hungry. I put 1.7% of the total necessary mass into it. My legs are dead from all the running. Bless. Legs do be that way sometimes. Sometimes you're like, I would like to use my legs, please. And then you're like, say, oh, sorry. Sorry, I don't know if you heard. We're actually dead right now. Quimby like 2 years ago would love to be in Lush Cave territory. Remember all the brick finding? Oh, that's fair. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, now that I think about it, 2 years ago, Quimby would be like all this, yeah, all this clay, crazy stuff. I actually remember when hearing about the Lush Caves being like, oh my gosh, clay? They've got so much clay in them, like that'll be so great for bricks. I remember that actually. Oh man. Wow. How are the turntables? How are the turntables? Using I don't mind Ubuntu using, but the one thing keeping from Ubuntu is snap. Rip to snap then, I guess. Maybe I should just get good. Maybe I should just get good. Okay, yeah, I think there's not a jungle temple over this way. I think we are officially justified in not having come this way earlier. Like, obviously, I gotta just run to the edges of the jungle. But yeah, I mean, I don't see one. I don't see one, so therefore, it doesn't exist. It just does not exist. Okay, Quimby had a clay cube instead of a copper cube. Well, I was building a lot of things with bricks because I was in my industrialism era. So I just needed, you know, bricks all of the time. Is that another jungle? Is that another jungle? Well, okay. I'll check it out. I'm not expecting anything. I'm using so many rockets too. I had 4 buildings with 4 floors and 4 rooms with 4 beds in each. It was so funny. It was so funny. I laughed so hard about that. Okay, and these are actually... These chunks have been loaded, so... I'm pretty sure I won't find any new jungle. I'm pretty sure I wouldn't find any new jungle here. That would be very silly of me to find a new jungle here, considering that it's just absolutely already loaded. So we don't even need to worry about it. It's fine. I do kind of want to check over here for dripstone. Because biomes like this are really nice for dripstone caves. I have super strong things about it. I must use APT anyway, because I like it more. APT moment. If it's anything other than trash, well, it's your opinion. Yeah, it's wrong! Me when your opinion is wrong. Is that the little thing in the sky that I took a break on a couple weeks ago? Huh. This is some lovely landscape. I definitely should just make it back to my house at this point, because there's 100% not dripstone in the area. But it's so cool over here. Like, just look at all these rolling acacia fields. Isn't that kind of nice? Which I kind of miss the Stardew days. Stardew was pretty nice. I should probably play it again at some point, you know? I'd be fine with Snap being included in Ubuntu if it wasn't the only source for the software GUI. Okay, sure, yeah. Someday the urge to play Stardew intensely will return. And on that day, you know, on that day Stardew will return as well. Oh, look, another jungle. Have I been at this jungle? Maybe we sleep in the jungle for the night. And then we explore it in the morning. Doop, doop. And we eat bees. Thanks, but plus name includes better one too. Interesting. But yeah. I just need, like, I'm at a point in Stardew Valley where I need a very specific sort of motivation to do it. And I think we might be close. I've been thinking about Stardew the last few days. I mean, do we check it out? I feel like I've already been here. And I also did just use a rocket, but I think we check it out. I think we just give it a little look-see. I have not been here before. Oh, hello. Here, let me actually, just put the wings in my offhand so that they can get just the little tiniest bit of XP. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Body said I still need to go to the gym tomorrow. Oh, bless. I didn't think a bunch of software store even has the blessing that is Flat Hub. Imagine not having Flat Hub. Kind of cringe. Kind of cringe to not have Flat Hub. Me when I see a creeper. Let's just I don't see any armor trims in there, but we gotta check the other side as well. Did you not like the software store? Just use terminal. Let's play the quick game. Can I open up the thing? Oh, hey, I can. Okay, chat, we're good. We're good. There was no, yeah, we're fine. There was no wild armor trims in here, so we are 100% justified in not having come this way. It's okay. I know you were worried. I know you were really worried, but it's actually fine. It's actually so okay. I kind of feel like I should maybe heal up my wings a little bit or switch them out soon. The question is just if I'll get too distracted to switch them out if I just keep going. I guess I could go jump into the ocean and kill some fish really quickly if I'm that worried about it. But that always feels like such a slow way of getting XP. Find some coal. I could just not care. Why did I do that? Okay. I could just not care and then figure it out later. Showcase the motivation to do it through oh wait. I did just include Octosloth do? Of course you find one and you are actively looking for one. But it didn't have armor trim, so it's fine. It didn't have armor trim, so it's fine. But yes, of course I find it when I'm not looking for it. Which way was I going? Was I going this way? I feel like I was going this way. I feel like I was going this way, unless I wasn't. Is this where I just came from? Chat, I'm a little lost, but it's fine. We have, of course, Octosloth would have the motivation to go 3 times a day to work out. Like, it's Octosloth. What do you expect? Is that just a little jungle, or is that like a... I feel like it's just a little jungle. Yeah, 100% just a little jungle. Maybe it's just a little jungle. Is there more jungle this way? Also, have I already been here? I don't know that I'm loading in chunks. This area looks preloaded. We're checking it out. We're just checking it out real quick. Just real quick. You know, just a little look-see. I've got a feeling about this. I'm feeling some kind of way, you know? I'm feeling some kind of way. 1/3 of Octo saw doing you can be. You saved me with FFM peg. I'll start 4 times my arms, so my arms are being used more. That's fair. What does you have to download? The archive convert into a folder, locate a file inside it, copy the path of that file, go through a million menus, add a path, and then you can use FFM peg. Neat. Let's just really quick do some commands. Sudo you get FFM peg. Pseudo moment. Football or soccer team is playing. Max, you know I know what football means, yeah? You know I'm familiar with football, yeah? Football is something that I'm familiar with. In case you were curious. It's not really. I'm like, whoa! Underwater leaf! Chat, this is huge. Chat, this is major. There was underwater leaf. Can you believe this? Can you believe leaf but underwater? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is crazy. I don't even know where to go from here. Underwater leaf. That's one of the baskets, right? Yes. But this is not a drill. Underwater leaf. Leaf underwater. Leaf exists underwater. This. Oh my gosh. What do I even do with this? It's leaf, but it's underwater. Oh my gosh. Chat, this is insane. What kind of world are we living in? We're underwater leaf. Oh, one. Balance has been restored! Woo! Okay, it's alright. Like I say, football some people confused. Okay. So let me get 3 strikes. I think that's called a turkey. Mr. Mink, you're so good at sports. I aspire to someday be as good at sports as you are. Oh, it's not a dripstone cave. Sure, there's copper down there, but it's not a dripstone cave. And it's also really spooky looking, so I think we keep just going this way. It's gonna be Thursday. Almost forgot. You almost forgot. Oh no, it'd be so sad to forget. I want to see if I can find just like a little crevice or something where there's some coal, because A, I'm low on coal, and B, XP. You know? Here's a little river. Does it go deeper? Oh, it does go deeper. There's some copper, gotta get that. I'm technically low on copper too, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean, my copper supplies aren't exactly what they used to be. Oh, hello. I should probably have breathed before doing this, but that's okay. That's okay. Who needs to breathe anyway? I should probably be able to see before doing this, but that's okay. Who even needs to see? Not me, certainly. Oh, I'm really surprised. Oh, I was gonna say I'm surprised none of that opened up a breathing pocket, but then I realized that there was open space above it. Okay, now we breathe. Ooh, some coal right there. Breathing. It's actually a Greece, but it's only a neighboring country. You know how the Greeks and the Turks feel about each other. Whee! Whee! Coal moment. Okay, we're at 285. I mean, yeah, I think just a bit more coal and we'll be golden. So me win sport. Me win sports. Wow, this little crevice goes deep. I feel like ordinary underwater caves I don't think usually are this way. I feel like usually you know, oh wow. I feel like usually just like glacial crevices look like that, but again, maybe I'm just being silly about that. Look at how weak non-dripstone cave things are. When I say things, I mean copper deposits. That's the word I was looking for. Excuse me, I know it's something that's funny, but what's the meaning? It's like, Mike was asking, laughing with his eye closed. That's actually exactly the point. That's actually literally exactly the point, is that it's meant to imitate, like you died from laughing so hard. That's actually legitimately it, Max. You got it in one. Ah! I drowned. XP. Thought that gravel was coal for a minute. Oh, we've got a little breathing pocket. That's nice. I've been known to be an enjoyer of a breathing pocket. This is such a lovely place. Okay. Is any of this copper? Yes, that is. Ah! I was worried I wouldn't be able to escape. But I did escape. It's okay. It's okay. I know we were worried, but it's fine. I escaped. I escaped. So it's okay. Yeah, what a lovely little underwater crevice. Let's see if I can find my way out, though. Ah! Okay, taking a second to breathe. You know, getting that breathing going. And then... Oh. Hey, it's nighttime. I feel like it's always nighttime. No matter what, sad facts, shirts can put on a jacket when cold. Oh no, that does make me unreasonably sad for what it is. Oh no, that is really sad. What if you were a shark and you were cold and you just couldn't put on a jacket? No, no, not the sharks. Give them jackets, please. They're cold. If you're cold, they're cold. Give them a jacket. And of course it immediately waterlogged. Okay. Oh, hello? It's not even gonna be dripstone. Why am I interested in whatever little teensy tiny cave would be behind that one? It's not even dripstone. Yeah, my wings are healed up. I should really be moving on. Trying to find something else. You know, just getting good. Dropping a couple things because I don't need them. And also blocking up some copper. Boom, got him. Okay, do I go back to my house or do I keep looking for dripstone cave? That's the question. That's how we'll see it forever now? Yeah. That's how I will see the sharks forever now, is that they can't put on jackets. But they're just so cold. They're just some cold little guys. I'm gonna drink some water, yeah. Wow, that is tasty. Tasty, tasty water. Hello? There we go. I don't don't think I was going this way, so we're gonna go this way now. Yep, that's what I think is happening right here, is I'm just going this way. Yeah. Thumbs up, yeah. Back and ready to play Clone Drone in Danger Zone? Ayo. See, now it's Mike Wazowski. Yeah, you gave it a little barrier, and now it's definitely Mike Wazowski. Impressive, honestly. Very, very impressive. Okay. Ooh, this could be a nice place to make a pit stop. It's not a dripstone cave, but it is going to be one of those spots where there's a lot of exposed coal. Like, we don't necessarily need coal for the wing XP anymore, but I just need coal in general. I just used a lot of stacks of coal to smelt that copper. So let me just indulge for a moment, if you wouldn't mind. If I could get like a stack of coal blocks from this, I think I would be very content. I think that would be a good amount for right now. Lava? No. I will just simply not use lava. Every time you tell me to use lava, I grow so much further away from using lava. Even if you could convince me that it would be more efficient, lava's just not happening at this point because I'm so stubborn. I'm such a stubborn little whiner baby. The copper, it's weak. It's not dripstone quality. Like, I'll take any copper, but you know. But I'm just thinking of dripstone caves with their like 12 veins of copper, and even that's even a relatively small number for a dripstone vein. Like, just the thought of it brings tears to my eyes. Yeah, no, well, see, I'm already doing that one, so that doesn't work. Trans rights are human rights? Oh, heck yeah. Not even a question. I would never drink water. One time I drink water. Do you have any proof? Do you have any proof that I actually drink water? Yeah, I did drink water. Okay, I'll admit to that one. I'll admit to that one. I did drink water, admittedly. Like, I would say I cannot tell a lie, but that's not true. I just drink water, you know. Of the 2032. Oh yeah. You think I didn't say that in 2032? Cause I think I did, right? Right? You guys remember 2032 when I said that? That was such a 2032 moment. Beep. Beep. Boom. Stack of coal blocks. I'm gonna take a little look-see around. Just a little look-see around for any more coal I could find. This is my lava farm and I hate it one. I do hate my lava farm. I do hate it. It's bad. It's terrible. Why does it exist? Who made it that way, right? Who can you guys? It's so cringe. Can you imagine anyone made a lava farm that way? Oh my gosh, that's so cringe that someone would do that. I can't even imagine who. Can't even begin to imagine who. Oh, it's a little cave, but it's not a dripstone cave. It's not a dripstone cave. It's not what I need. It's not what I desire. It's not what I deserve. It's so tricky. It's so difficult. I think what we're doing is we're severely underestimating the difficulty it is to be me looking for a dripstone cave. You know? Like, there's just it's just so hard to comprehend. Okay, we are gonna keep moving. Is it sleepy time? Oh no, is it sleepy time? Is that what's happening here? Look at that just little tiny snow area. Oh, I saw more coal that way, but I kind of want to just keep moving. Come on, Batman, let's get grooving. Can I play Dollbot till extension? Pop off. Pain already? Super cool. I don't know. I think being in pain isn't necessarily Yep. I can't speak. Chat, have you guys ever heard me speak? Have you? Has anyone ever heard me speak, like, really legitimately? Cause I just don't think it's possible. Why is it so hard to find dripstone caves in particular? Like, I look and I'm like, is there dripstone? And there's just not. There's just no dripstone in the cave. It's a regular boring old cave. Okay, I would love if this meadow section was dripstone cave material, because because just the way you get like the like cuts in the side of the mountain with it. It's so easy to find like caves and stuff to explore when it's when these areas are dripstone. Unfortunately, I've seen no indication so far that it is. Wouldn't it be so funny if I'm flying over dripstone area like right now? I just haven't found any sign of it because there's no visible dripstone. Okay. There's more cherry blossom over this way. You guys want to go look at the cherry blossoms? I want to. Oh, just because Dollbot said it? Got it. So the issue isn't the quote. The issue is Dollbot saying it. Understand. Understandable. Have a great day. Oh, there's some lava. Are you lava enjoyers? Do you guys like lava? You just went out a chunk because you can. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it, like, straight up. Doesn't that sound exactly like something that I would do? Doesn't that sound perfectly exactly like something that I would do? Just something silly and pointless like that? I've tried to do it. Neat. How did it go for you, Penny? I'd like to, I just want to hear about your experience to determine mine. It's quite a good project. Yeah. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Oh man. Now I'm getting all motivated to dig out a chunk. Oh, you know what? Maybe I should find a place to do that back at home in the area that's like definitively dripstone cave, to test out the theory of maybe if I just like mine out a whole chunk in a dripstone spot, that I'll get copper out of it. That'd be an interesting thing to do. I should probably head back home, shouldn't I? I think it's been an interesting little trip, but well, there's no dripstone, you know? I think at the end of the day there's no dripstone around here, so I should probably just start going home. Built a chunk with TNT because my friend mined it out. Ayo. Never completed though because my waypoint kept disappearing, so I would lose the chunk. Bless. Oh, Sally Rubra, thank you for the honk. Hi, it's so good to see you. The goose that's gonna kill me takes another step closer, and my inevitable demise grows nearer. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you are vibing. Hi, hello, hi, hi. I was just out looking for some dripstone caves because I need, a ridiculous amount of copper. Didn't find any dripstone caves. I just simply did not. I said, is this dripstone? And it said, nope, you are incorrect about that. And I said, cool, thanks, thumbs up, smiley face. And that's kind of how we're going today. I did feed the Qube. Which was very nice. The Qube has been fed. The Qube has been sated. I put 1.7% of the total necessary mass into it. And I'm feeling pretty good about that. How many honks until the goose arrives? Also, my condolences for the lack of dripstone caves. Thank you, thank you. I don't know. We should... Honestly, I should probably, figure out how far away the goose is so that I can figure out how many steps it needs. Not stop you. Well, no, I made a counter. I made a counter of how many honks I get. I just don't have a counter of how far away the goose is. Enough E. Maybe someday we will learn. Maybe someday we will discover. Wouldn't it be so funny if I encountered dripstone caves on my way back? You heard him knock? That's true. There was the day that the goose was knocking. The goose went. But that was me being silly, remember? Oh, Penny, thank you for the lurk. Good luck with whatever it is you're doing. You know, I should sleep, but nighttime at Minecraft is so nice when you're flying. Like, it's just so calm and nice, and it kind of feels like nothing could hurt you. Unless you get close enough for skeletons or creepers to hurt you. You know what, I was gonna say I don't plan to do that, and then I realized that considering that it's nighttime, I should probably sleep. And while I'm down, I can pick up some more rockets from my ender chest. Make it 69,420 because JC will like it. Honk 69,420. Well, but the problem is that then the goose would be unattainable, right? And theoretically, like the things that make stuff like honks interesting is that it's theoretically attainable if enough honks are played. Nothing can hurt you except the horrors. Exactly, the horrors are just they're just there. For me personally, technically, but yes, they do desire to harm. Alright, let's make a quick pitfall on this tiny little jungle island. Hi, tiny little jungle island. Hi. How you doing, jungle island? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. The jungle island has been properly greeted, as is necessary and dictated by tradition. And I've got some more rockets. And that's really all we needed from here. That's yeah, that's that. I'm also gonna take a quick second and just block that up. Make it a little nicer to look at my inventory. Boom. I'm so good at navigating. No one's ever been as good at navigating as I am. I need to look at the goose in the eye and spit in its face. Well, the thing is, I would do that and then it would just simply murder me on the spot. So I respect the sentiment, but I think in practice that would probably result in my demise. Just imagine the goose needing one step and standing right before you. And then I die. And then I die when that happens. And then I perish immediately. I just simply perish is what happens there. Is that I die. Right? Like hear me out. I just die. I don't think there's much else to it there. I just perish. Oh hey! Do you think I've been to this, do you think I've been to that? Probably, right? I've probably been there. I've almost certainly stopped by that little pillager settlement. Almost certainly. Because it will still need one step. Yeah, but then the goose just takes another step and I die. Alternatively, the goose, that last step is close enough for all engineering purposes, you know? I think you've forgotten the engineering purposes in your calculations. Because the engineers, they have their purposes. You can look at the engineers and you can say, haha, you haven't reached me technically. And the engineers will say, I'm close enough for all engineering purposes, and then they'll sock you in the jaw. And then they'll say, who cares, and just kick you. Because, you know, they can be a step away and still fight you. And if engineers can do it, then geese can certainly do it. Reminds me of the immortal snail problem. Yeah, the thing where you're immortal, but a snail's chasing you down, and then if the snail ever catches you, then you die? Yeah. Yeah. Was it just me, or was that... Okay, it was out of the water. Okay, I was like, why does that stone block look weird? It's because it was just barely out of the water. It was just barely out of the water. I thought it looked like gold for some reason. I was like, what in the... How many engineers do you know, Quimby? At least one. At least two, actually, now that I think about it. At least two. Why do you ask? Smiley face. I also thought it was gold. Didn't it look gold just from that brief little glimpse I got of it? It absolutely looked gold. Do you have any texture packs? I do not. I have 0 texture packs on right now. Sometimes people will make a texture pack for me, and then the version will update, and then that's that. Then, you know. Follow-up question: do they practice violence? Are those their engineering purposes? Well, on occasion. They've been known to practice violence here and there. You know, as an engineering purpose, of course. Just simply as an engineering purpose. Okay, we are close. We are close to home. We are getting very close to home. Is this it? This is it. I'm pretty sure. My beacon hasn't loaded in yet, but I think that's because we're approaching from the wrong direction. Ah, there we go. There it is. Alright, there we are. Beautiful landing. Beautiful landing. Alright. Let's go inside. Let's quick trade some melons for emeralds to get some XP on my wings, because I did just, you know, I did just kind of put my wings through it. Here, we'll also hold on to Silky Soft while we do it, because Silky Soft has also kind of been through it. Okay, wings are close. I'm thinking after I pick up the stuff from here. Yep, all good. All good. Emeralds accomplished. Should I just go mine a chunk right now? Should I just test my hypotheses right now? That could be kind of interesting. To just test the hypothesis. I'm a hypothesis enjoyer. Oh, I forgot I had all of this coal in here. Let me just, yeah, let me just move all of this over to where I keep the rest of the coal, because there's no reason for the coal to be there. Mine the chunk? Are you fun? Well, I mean, kind of feels like it's time to mine the chunk, if you ask me. If you were to say, Quimby, do you feel like it's time to mine a chunk? I mean, I think it's time to mine a chunk. Alright, let's go find a chunk. I'm thinking, so chat, we don't want the chunk to be too close to where we are currently, right? Because that would just be cringe. It'd be kind of cringe to have the chunk mined out just really close to my house. So I'm thinking we head over to where my second beacon is. The second beacon should be here. I'm pretty sure. Did I cover it up somehow? Oh, there it is. Oh, for some reason I could not see that for the life of me. You raining a time again? In the Dutcher lens? Nice. Okay, so I've theoretically made this safe. This is gonna be big spooky for just a minute, but theoretically it should be safe. Actually, in all honesty, we probably be safest if I just simply covered it in water. Let me... $112. What is that red line? Oh, it's more chunk border stuff. Okay. I've immediately forgotten the chords. 304, negative 112. So I think what we do is we go up and then we mine this from the top. Ba, ba, ba. Alright, let's just do the big swims. Big swimming moment. 304, negative 112 chat. Hippopotamus, hippopotamus? Hippopotamus. It's nighttime! Well, I'm sleeping immediately. Okay. I don't know if mobs spawned last night. I hear skeletons. Burn to death, burn to death, burn to death, burn to death, burn to death. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's find our way to our chunk. Do you think it's smart to do this in a hill? No way. No way is this smart to do in a hill. No way is this smart to do in a hill. Anyway. 304. No way is this smart to do in a hill. Absolutely no way is this smart to do in a hill. 304, negative 112. Note the lack of stopping. That's all. I mean, finding out. Do you mean a chunk? Yeah, no way is this smart. But also, this is the only, like, close dripstone cave that I know of that is, like, reasonable. So, like, if I want to test my hypothesis, which I, spoiler alert, absolutely do, then, I mean, I'm gonna need to make some sacrifices now, aren't I? That's interesting. Oh yeah, this is definitely the highest point. I'm gonna need to make some sacrifices here. Just, yeah, time to mine a child, let's go. So you do what you gotta do, and sometimes apparently that is mining a child. So yes, no, it's not smart to do this on a hill. Absolutely, the smart decision would be to do this off of the hill. But had something in my throat, sorry. But I think this is just how it's gotta be for today. Like, I don't know I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Just not mine on the hill? Now that sounds crazy if you ask me. Am I supposed to find like a flat piece of ground? What kind of attitude is that? Sure, I'm at, you know, 100. Which means I've got so many layers of blocks to mine out. But like, I guess I just don't see the problem. I kind of want to see if I can get all of the dirt out first. I want to see if I can just, you know, mine the dirt levels and then get to the stone. Because I think that's actually a decent way to do it. I do want to maintain clear chunk borders. I don't want it to get messy at all with chunk borders. So yes, clear and concise chunk borders. And look, we're already seeing some stone appear. The stone, it's already showing up. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Now isn't that nice? I say like a kindergarten teacher talking to the kindergartners. Like I mean, it's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Dirt levels are getting dangerously low. Oh my gosh, there's a little bit of dirt. There's a little bit of stone visible. Oh no, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And look, we just hit stone there. And, you know, we just hit stone there. Like is how I feel about that. That's just actually my feelings on that subject. Watch as I've somehow gotten the wrong chunk borders. Like, I know it's correct because that corner is within this chunk. But would it be so funny if I didn't? I mean, I guess maybe I could do the chunk right next to it. I'm having a moment. Let's do something lava because it's really annoying me. Yeah, I'll probably plug it up soon. No, the other chunk's probably within dripstone territory too, isn't it? Unless it isn't, though. What if it isn't? What if it isn't in dripstone territory? What if it isn't? Like, sure, this chunk would be monumentally easier to excavate, but it's got water. It's got water. That side has water, but I have sponges. I do have sponges. I do have sponges. But how? Oof. Shouldn't that still annoying? The lava here. Let's just go real quick. Watch this. Boom. Problem solved. I mean, I've already started on this one. That one would be so much less work. I don't know, chat. What do you guys think? Should I continue on with this one, or should I do this chunk instead? I've got some options here. Got some options for sure. I have at least one option. If you're curious how many options I have, the number is more than one. I told you? Well, that's not an answer, Max. I'm looking for answers, not self-righteous justifications. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But I might find more copper if I do this one. I might find more copper and coal eventually started. Yeah, that's what I just realized, is that I think it's actually more advantageous to do this one. Yeah. No, we gotta finish things out over here. No, just stopping in the middle for me. No matter how much it would be kind of neat to do that sometimes. Nah. Maybe someday I will do a project that requires sponges. That's really what the main draw of the other chunk was I was like, ooh, I could use my sponges. But someday I'll probably, I don't know, like dry out an ocean monument or something, right? Someday I'll just be like, whoops, ocean monument all dry, and then I'll use my sponges then. And that's really all I need. Also probably will just be autumn end. Oh, am I gonna do it with cobble though? Am I gonna do it with cobble? I believe I accidentally broke that block. That block needs to stay there. Or am I gonna do it with silk touch? On one hand, I have a lot of regular stone and not as much cobble. I don't use cobble for as many things, I think. Actually, I don't even really use stone for that many things. But if someday I were to do a big terraforming project, then theoretically stone would be more useful than cobble. But is it the best decision, I guess, is the question here. What is the most correct choice of these multiple choice tests? Let's see, coal. Ooh, we're already hitting inventory full. I'm gonna solve this with yeeting the sapling and then probably setting up some sort of storage for the blocks, because I do want to keep the blocks. I think that sounds very nice. Oh wow, this crevice just keeps on going down. That's gonna be really interesting to navigate, actually. That's actually gonna be really interesting to navigate. Silk touch isn't worth it. Yeah, probably isn't. Cool. Well, let's find a place to get some storage going. I could just place some double chests somewhere. I could just chest monster it. Let's do that, and then yeah, the 2 double chests should be good to start. Let's just put down here somewhere, probably. Right down here, like if you're done with the cube, make a copper chunk. Oh goodness, that would be a project. So I'm just gonna start putting things in boxes. Little boxes. I'm putting them a little ways down the mountain because I expect to mostly need them once I'm a little ways down the mountain. And it is nighttime, which means that I, like a good little Quimby, am going to sleep. It is sleep time for sure. Pop. Okay. Let's keep working on this dirt. One of these days I'm gonna need to start mining the stone, but today is not that day. Today is not that day at all. I've got so much dirt to mine. How do they expect me to get all the stone when I have to get all the dirt first? Then hop over to the other side because I have to maintain the chunk borders. That's the important thing here is the chunk borders. I'm dealing with significantly less dirt per level now at this point, which is really good. We're mostly to the stone section, except for obviously all that. Ooh, I need to be keeping up with this though, actually. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. You gotta wait a minute, Mr. Postman, wait a minute. Oh yeah, oh Mr. Postman. Let's just, really quick. Just, deliver the letter, the sooner the better. That's how that feels. 5-1, my team is winning. Nice. Good for your team. Way to win, team. Pop off, team. Do the winning thing. Well, I'm going to both need some way to maintain contact between this side of the chunk and that side of the chunk. I mean, do I just do this section later? Maybe I do just do this section later. Maybe I just don't care. Maybe I just take care of this outside bit first, because that does seem a bit simpler. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we'll do, is we'll just take care of this take it out later. So easy. Such a simple decision there. Because see, now we're starting to sort of make contact. It just doesn't make sense to do the other side yet. It hasn't really properly made landfall. So there's that. Oh, we're getting close to the edge. Just a couple more layers. And then, you know, obviously all of that. That's going to be really, really interesting to figure out as I get further. That's going to be really interesting to figure out. Yeah, but it's a future Quimby problem. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a little cave there. Gonna have to work with that once we get to the little cave. But it's okay. It's totally fine. Oh man, look at this. We're clearing the area out. We're clearing it out. Boop. I get so excited over just like the slightest indicator that I'm sort of making progress. Does it make sense at this point to begin excavating that side of things? Now that this is somewhat on an even level. It might make sense at this point actually, because it's accessible is the thing. The thing about that is that I can reach it here. Let's just grab some torches though and see if we can't just light up this side just a little bit. So yeah, let's clear some levels here to take this more on par with the other side. Yeah, okay. We're hitting par. We're playing golf and we're hitting par. If you're a golf enjoyer, first of all, I'm so sorry. Second of all, we are hitting par. Yep. Ba-ba-ba. Wow, digging is hungry work. I need to eat some food. Gravel. Oh, I'm such a gravel hater. I'm gonna have to mine it because it's in the territory of it's in the territory of the chunk, so it's gotta get mined. Unfortunately, it's gotta get mined. Well, that's unfortunate for me. I mean, of course I was gonna encounter gravel. What did I think? I was gonna go the entire way and avoid hitting gravel? I was just in top 1,000 things. Well, gravel IRL is fine. I'm actually a big enjoyer of gravel IRL. IRL gravel is just a neat, funky little guy. Is all. Gravel in Minecraft? Boo. Who doesn't like IRL gravel? I know, right? IRL gravel is such a mensch. But Minecraft gravel. Okay, so this is all now on the same level. Let's just get a torch on that. While I'm thinking about it, I'm just gonna drop some things off. And I'll leave the gravel in my inventory because I might run into more of it. And I don't like thinking about that, but I might run into more gravel. And I know that there are mobs down there, and that I'm getting, you know, ever increasingly closer to them. But it's probably fine, right? I mean, it's probably fine. Dindal, hi! Hello, hello, hello! You can eat dirt in Minecraft because you can eat it IRL? That's such a good question. Okay, if you want to do vibe check, it's, yeah, we do vibe checks like that. And you have to give it a parameter. You have to give it, like, a number to give you the vibe check out of. It's like a vibe check out of 100 or something. How can I check the vibe of the cube? That is vibe check cube. And it'll tell you the vibe of the cube. I've realized I think I've just cut myself off from the other side again. That's a bit awkward. Well, that's a future Quimby problem. No, you guys, no, it's not vibe checks, it's vibe check. You used to this, yeah, no, you, and it's the dollar symbol, not the yeah, it's that. We're getting there. We're working at it. Electric cube. And there has to be space. Oh my gosh, Max, do you want to just do it? There we go. We're talking 105. Oh, come on, I just fed you. Come on, Qube, I just fed you. Oh, why would it do me this dirty? I just fed the cube. I literally just fed the cube. Like, 1.7% of its total necessary mass, too. 1.7 whole percent. What's up with that, Qube? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I shouldn't have spoken that way. I'm so sorry. That was, yeah, that was totally inappropriate. I'm so sorry, Qube. What? Oh, man. Can you just do it as my new favorite quote? Well, I felt wrong to just be like, oh, sorry, you're doing that wrong. Oh, sorry, you're doing that wrong. Like, I felt like it would be more effective if one of us just did it. Okay. Creeper has been dealt with. Mining out a chunk, aren't we? Oh, yeah. Yep. It is mining out a chunk time, because Max said, you should mine out a chunk. And I said, oh wow, that sounds like a great idea. So now here we are. I'm testing a hypothesis with this, though. I've hypothesized for a while that I could maybe perhaps find more copper if I just if I just found areas that were dripstone caves and then just mined out a whole big area of it instead of just finding surface level caves. So that is what we are testing currently, is if me mining out this this area will lead me to more copper versus just looking for caves. Oh, thanks for the like, Penny. Did you say hippopotamus? I did say hippopotamus. That's 100% what I said. Wow, good job noticing. Ah! Here, this is maybe getting a bit sketch. I mean, I'm already a little isolated from the outside world. And they're gone again. Oh, just like that. They were gone. Okay, I'm just quick gonna take a little sleeps. Just a little sleeps, that's all. I know you were worried. I just like the word hippopotamus. It's good. A cave chunk. Interesting. I know, right? It's gonna be kind of interesting to figure this all out. And how it's all gonna be and how it's gonna go. So currently I'm just yoinking all the dirt because I don't want to deal with the dirt at the same time as the stone. So, and you know, also some gravel, because who wants to deal with gravel? Certainly not me. I said that in a way that sounds like it would be humorous, but no, I just legitimately don't want to deal with gravel. So we're just digging. As with Linux/J, You're like, but you see, all of your problems could just simply be solved with Linux. And I'm like, this is starting to sound a bit, maybe just a little bit like snake oil. Just perhaps a little bit, you know, if you just look at it in a certain light. I'm being careful with how I mine this because I don't want to pass the limits of the chunk. And I think we're decently far away, so that shouldn't be a problem, but, I just don't want it to be a problem. Boop. They don't use oil, they can't drive. Exactly! You see the problem, Max. You see the problem. You see the issue that, with people trying to pass things off as snake oil is that snakes don't drive. Ew. Water. Probably an aquifer. That's the certified dripstone cave moment, probably. Okay, but I do think that this area has been sufficiently de-graveled and dirted. So I'm gonna dig myself a staircase. Boom, okay. So now we are interacting with the other side of the chunk again. I'm just gonna keep digging my staircase because it's gonna have to get dug eventually. I need 2.5 more K for CSMP. Ayo, pop off. Oh, goodness gracious me. You can CSMP stream soon. That spooked me. That spooked me. Were you streaming, Max? What am I doing? Yeah, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, oh gosh, that was big spooks. I got jump scared. Why is that alert so loud? 90K. Well, I mean, thanks for that probably. I think the Twitch algorithm might like me a bit more then. Okay, let's put away everything dirt related. Because at this point, we're mostly going to be working with stone. Yay! Stone! Yeah, I've never even streamed. Interesting. Huh, I wonder how that happened then. Well, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Me being like, yeah. Twitch just be that way sometimes. Also, I decided that I do want to use Silk Touch because I've realized I have a whole bunch of Silk Touch pickaxes just hanging out in my ender chest. So I can probably just, you know, I can probably just pull those to make it a bit easier. Whoop, and let's get a nice little bit of stone here so that I can, you know, repair things when necessary. Because we gotta have this strict chunk border. It needs to be really, really clear, strict chunk border. Except when there's caves, but that's alright because that's natural. That's just, that's just the caves experience. I'm back. Hey, welcome back, Penny. Welcome, welcome back. I have now progressed to the point where I'm cutting out stone instead of dirt. I've removed all the dirt from the top layer of the chunk. I could maybe do this 2 layers at a time, actually. But would that be effective? Probably. I should probably be doing 2 layers at a time. Who is Hack? Back? Hi, Back. I'm Dad. Is that what we're going for here? I will just be mining out this this coal vein in just a second. I just gotta my way through. I'm not gonna worry about picking up every single block, but you know, some blocks I'll just make sure that I pick up. Like this coal. That's very necessary to pick up. Yay! See message? I didn't say back. Oh, sorry, Matt. Did I say Max? Penny's back. Penny said back. Boop. I sometimes can't read. You know, just that whole reading skill. It you know, it passed the reading gene passed over me and my family. So you know. Oh well. I really want to put some blocks away. And I want to put that away as well. And hold on to the gravel or not. I don't know, I feel like my inventory is kind of clogged right now. So my trick is to shift over the edge of my down until you can't see that's like 4 blocks and then clear out 4 blocks like that. Probably would be a better way to do it if I'm going to be quite perfectly frankly honest. The problem is I feel like I don't need everything in my inventory, but I also like everything that I have in my inventory except for the sticks. So what if I just organize it differently? What if we just put everything that I am not using but want to keep? Actually, that has to stay there. What if we just do like that, and then I've got a more clear space like that? I really should probably clear up my inventory, huh? Shulkers? Well, but then I'd have to place them and have them on hand, and then I feel like I fill things up so quickly. I probably don't need iron on hand always. Here, let's just make some things. I don't really need gunpowder right now. Spruce I want in case I need torches, but I probably don't need the lava bucket right now. Yeah, okay. That's cleared out a nice bit of space. That's cleared out a nice bit of space. See how much nether is in one chunk? Ooh! Have fun. Isn't it usually like just a little bit? Yeah, that's probably the way to do it, huh? But this cave area is so there's a lot of varied terrain here. Not all of it is like flat. So just doing flat mining I don't think would work the greatest, but this works. That works great. Oh yeah, this is that's a very pleasant experience to have. Whee! Okay. Okay, I feel better about that. And oh, we're also at the point where I need to start maintaining this side of things as well. Okay, that's about on equal level. And then very soon it's not going to matter too much because they're just going to meet. so let's do that and then run along this way. Just clear out like that. I'm finding a decent amount of coal at the very least. So that's kind of nice. I'm just gonna do it in the overworld. But first I need shulkers. My one transport shulker isn't gonna cut it for a chunk. Yeah. Yeah, chunks tend to take up more than just one shulker, don't they? Whee! Are we gonna... Ayo! Okay. We're now officially at the point where, yeah, where this starts meeting up more. Like, there's definitely still a ways to go, but most of the corners of the chunk are somewhat accessible. That's and I'm gonna stand by that statement. Waiting for Minecraft to say what 120 is about. Don't they usually announce that at the thing where they announce all the things Minecraft Live? The Minecraft one, the one where they talk about Minecraft, right? Yeah. Okay, well I am gonna sleep. I'm gonna big eepies. Come on, it's eepy time. I can tell it's eepy time. Come on, it's eepies. It's time for eepies. It's just eepies time. Boop, okay. And let's also just maybe I should be mining this in ore form, and then I should just deal with it later. Let's do that. Make sure we've got that, and then switch those out, and then put that like that, and then yeah, I'll just do it in ore form, and then when I want coal later, I'll just Yep. That's how it's gonna work. That's just simply how this is gonna work. And then we just gotta do things. Sometimes I go for a but I forget to ensure that I've wetted my lips first. And then it's really awkward because yeah. Because then it just doesn't happen. But it's fine. But it's fine. But it's totally fine. I'm supposed to be at this level. Oh, and that is the corner. And digging go brrr. What? We're getting so close to all being on the same level. We're getting so close to all being on the same level. Have you lost Hardcore World before? I have. The very first world I ever played, I lost. I played on that thing for like 2 months before dying. Yeah, that was back in the days when I was also still doing Mayor's Paradise. So I did Hardcore on like Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then Mayor's Paradise some other days. And yeah. I tried having a multi-game schedule, and then it turns out that my brain just works better if I've got like one specific thing that I'm working on most of the time. Were you sad? I got tilted actually. Have shulkers enough, right? Oh yeah, sure. No, I got tilted about losing my hardcore world, mostly because I hadn't actually wanted to play Minecraft that day. Oh gosh, this one dirt. It can just die. I hadn't actually wanted to play Minecraft that day. I had been playing Subnautica Below Zero at the time as well. And I was like, I'll do it because it's a schedule, and I said that's the game that I would play. And then I died and got really upset about it, and then I just went and played Subnautica Below Zero, and that is the day that I decided that that if I didn't feel up to playing a game, I just wouldn't do it, especially if it was a hardcore world. I need torches? Ooh, torches are important too. Is Below Zero worth it? It depends on what you're looking for from a Subnautica game, because I personally enjoyed the original game much more than I did, much more than I enjoyed Below Zero. I felt like Below Zero didn't quite capture the same magic of what made the first game so good. But it was certainly fun to play it. It was certainly fun to go back to 4546B. Just wish the story had worked better for me. You know? All of it was about, this story does not quite, yeah. Ooh, okay, so I think we're at the point where when we go around to the other side. Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna start hitting the bottom of the little ravine area. That's kind of epic. Wow. Chunk border moment. And the vehicles, the car things. Yeah. I didn't love their usage of the prawn suit because the truck was cool. The little like the little truck that they had that you could use. It was neat. But I don't know. First of all, it was nothing quite like the sea moth, and then also I did get upset that you could use it the entire time without ever having to switch to the prawn suit. The prawn suit was useful for like mining and drilling and stuff, but it was never necessarily a requirement. Torches placed now to dig. Nice. Torches placed to dig, sir. How do I want to handle this whole me moving lower than the chests are really accessible from thing? You're not alone, which is the thing I liked about Subnautica. Well, okay, so you're alone, in many ways. There's no one else on the planet with you. Oh, actually, no, wait, there is, because Marguerite. Yeah, so there's a person on the planet, and then also there's Alan in your head. And I wish the Alan thing had made more sense to me, because it just kind of didn't, and then I went, you know? Should I just move all this to here, and then just take the other double chest with me as I go lower? Ah, but then where would I put it? Because the trouble is just that you get low enough to a point that it stops really making sense to have storage on the levels above you. Well, that seems an awful lot like a future Quimby problem. Yeah, so I think the verdict so far is that I've experienced getting much more, I've gotten much more copper than I would have if I hadn't dug this out, but so far no indicators of copper. Sorry, did I say copper? I've been getting more coal, but I don't think I've been getting more copper so far. I haven't encountered any copper. But also, I mean, maybe we're just not at cave section yet, because we're still in, why can't I find where it says biome? Taiga. Yeah, we're still in Taiga. Oh, so that's the question then, is where does the dripstone cave really begin? Being alone and just being there with all these scary things. Scary but also calming. Yeah, no, Subnautica really has such vibes. I have excess sand and TNT. This is gonna be easy. I mean, pop off, King. Pop off. You know, I believe in you. I think it's gonna be real easy for you. Beep 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 beep. Let me just yep, just yoinking the coal. Okay, so we're almost to the point where I'm digging out I'm digging out a full section on this. But I'm gonna be honest, chat, I think it is time for me to leave. Cyclops is overrated, to be honest. Yeah, I use the Cyclops for going to the Deep Degassi Sea base, but that's just about it, honestly. Oh, and for carrying things to the the Lost River. But yeah, that's complete the dirt later. Nice. So that is where we're gonna leave it for me, because I need to go eat some food. I never use the Cyclops. Yeah, inventory almost full. This is why I have shulkers. Nice. It's good frog music. It's good frog music. Just love the river. Bye. Yep, bye. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream today. I hope you had a fantastic time. The cube has been fed, and I'm now digging out an entire chunk. So that's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. I will be back tomorrow. I'm currently streaming Tuesday through Saturday, starting a little after 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. And I will do my best to let you guys know ahead if I can't make it on Saturday. Bex is live? Yeah, I think let's send you guys over to Bex. I see nobody else. Yeah, let's send you guys to Bex. So go be cool with Bex. She's a very, very pog streamer. Is playing the Stanley Parable right now. And yeah, go have fun and be cool and drink water, eat food, take care of yourselves. I will see you all next week. Okay, bye-bye. Why did I say next week? Tomorrow.